Welcome to CIS Mobile. Today we want to test the ticket system. To log in, you have to provide a username, a password, and also a ticket. And this should add some more security, because one could try to crack this password. And so what we can do is we can use the username. In this case, we don't have a password, and we should try to log in. Then it says there's no valid ticket, and the first thing that is tested is if there is a valid ticket, because for example in the SAP system it can happen that the username cannot be used anymore, because the password, if you try too many times with the wrong password, then the username will be locked. So the first thing we test is if there's a valid ticket, and if you try many times here, this is not a big problem, because additionally, if the ticket is valid, then the password will be checked. So what we can do is we enter some random username here and request the ticket, and this is not going to work because we have to provide a valid email address for every user, and this can only be done by administrators. So in this case, I hope I will be administrator, and we request a ticket, and I think I already provided my email address. So we requested a ticket and look in our emails. Okay, let's check if there's, and we have a valid ticket. Let's copy that. Let's see if the text is correct, a ticket. And the ticket is valid until 11th of February, so half a year. Enter that here. And login should be possible. So now we are logged in. We can look at our customers. Here we see there's a contact coming soon in September. We have to prepare the sales report. And what we want to do is we have to check the tickets. If you go to the configuration, you can do two things. First of all, you can also choose your own SMTP server. In this case, we use the local host because we are using the Internet Information Services to also send emails, but you can use any server that is available, for example Gmail or something else. Just make sure that you have the right port number, because sometimes, especially if you use the encryption here, then you have to use another port number. The next thing is you can also change some settings for the login tickets. One thing is how long it will be valid after requesting. In this case, it's 180 days, but it could also be only 1 day or maybe 10 days for testing purposes or something. And also interesting is only most recent ticket is valid. That means if someone is requesting a new ticket, then all tickets that are older cannot be used anymore. So this also means that actually you can only have one valid ticket, or sometimes it's also possible that you don't have any valid ticket, but only one ticket can be valid here. So now we go to the tickets. There was a mistake. We see here there is logo tickets. It should be log-on tickets, login tickets. So now we have a list of all tickets, and here you see if it's valid or not. So all the tickets are valid. Here you see the valid. This is actually the password, and we used this one here. So if you see this video and think you can log in, this cannot happen because now we log it. Ticket is locked now, and this ticket should not be valid anymore. So we copy that ticket, log out, and here we have remember login credentials. So if you try again, it should not be possible. No valid ticket given, and the reason here is the ticket is now locked. So we use another one that we just have seen in this list. Go to tickets again, and this can be interesting, for example, if you implement your own ticket system and you want to lock the tickets when it's used too many times with the wrong password or things like that. So you can also unlock it again. So this is valid again, and of course you can delete it. We'll delete this one, maybe also this one. So ticket was deleted successfully, and we have also a protocol. Here you can see what happened, and we can see that this table is not arranged well. We have to change this also. But here we deleted some tickets, username and the IP address. So you can have, you can see what happens in this administration. And also we have manage email mappings, and this is important because without that you cannot request a new ticket. So you can provide the username and the email address, so it will not be possible to just request a ticket if there's no entry in this list, and this list can also only be added by administrators. So you can, of course, as an administrator, you can also create a ticket on your own. Generate, okay, we need the ticket, this can be test. Then we need a username. Generate, we need email. Okay, say this maybe is only 1 day valid, and important address is important is that you have the email address. Generate, and you see we have another ticket here. So test should also work now, and what we can do is we also make sure that only the newest ticket is valid. So this ticket is also not valid anymore because a more recent ticket exists, and this is the one that we just created. Let's test, and we still can log in. So that's working fine actually. Someone is active. Okay, that seems to work.